As always, before we get started, we understand how stressful mattress shopping can be. So after this review, if you're still interested in more, click over to realmattressreviews.com where you can find hundreds of other great reviews and click on the coupons tab to find the best mattress deals available online. All right, let's get this review started. Hey everyone, Ross from realmattressreviews.com. Today we've got another review for you from goodmorning.com. So this is a brand that offers a variety of different other brands, basically. They can all be found under their umbrella at goodmorning.com in Canada and the United States. They've recently just launched some of their products in the US that they didn't have previously shipping to the US. So this is one of them. One of their other brands that I really like is Novosbed, and that is just a design I really like. It's got comfort kits that can be added and taken off. So I'm really excited to see the quality of this one, the Douglas. And it is a 10-inch foam mattress, so it is going to be more of that budget-friendly price range compared to, say, the Novosbed, which is a little bit thicker mattress. But it's got some nice features packed in. So what we're going to do today is talk briefly about the construction once I have it opened up. But ultimately, I want to talk about the things I think you guys are going to care about, like how does the mattress feel? How does it perform? We'll do some performance testing for you guys. And then ultimately, I'll give you my opinion on whether or not I think this is a good purchase. And who might like it for what sleeping position. So we'll go ahead first and get it popped open, and then we will dive right in. Alright everyone, we've got it all opened up. I haven't felt the foams or laid on it at all yet, so we're going to do this together. And first what we're going to do is look at the foam response. This is going to give us an indication of how easily it's going to be to move around, adjust positions on the bed. It's going to give me a sense of whether or not this has good foam core support, that kind of thing. So let's push down on it. And on the very top you have a 2-inch of cooling gel-infused memory foam. And underneath that they have a foam they call Elastex that is going to be kind of a bouncier support layer that provides a little extra support, kind of a latex type of feel, which is going to be a little bit springier than your traditional polyfoam layer. So pushing down underneath the foam core and that Elastex layer pop up right away. The memory foam on the top is pretty fast responding as well. For memory foam, it's definitely faster than your traditional really high density memory foam. So what this is going to tell us is it should be pretty easy to move around on. I think it's going to have really good deep support with that Elastex springier material underneath the memory foam. So it's a good kind of combination of foams to have. You have your pressure relieving foam on the top, a little bit more of a supportive, bouncier foam underneath that, and then they have their 6-inch foam core on the bottom. So right away before we get started here laying on it, they have a 120-night sleep trial, 15-year warranty. Another thing with the construction, the cover is removable and spot washable. Read the directions before you fully wash and dry it. I haven't done that, but they've got a nice placement of the zipper here right on the top. It's going to make it nice and easy to take just the top off. Leave this part in place if you want, just to clean the top. I still recommend a mattress protector either way. Keeps your mattress clean, keeps it dry, and will help not void your warranty. So some brands will have that in their clause. You can't have stains all over the bed. So best to read into that as well. So these are made in the USA and in Canada and sold in both places as well. As I mentioned, this was one of the Canadian only versions of their product for a while, but now they've since released some in the US. So let's go ahead and lay on it. I'll just kind of talk about what I'm experiencing. Again, 10-inch mattress. I'm about 210 pounds, somewhere in there. So right as I lay down, I can feel the pressure relief of the memory foam, and I sink down pretty quickly into that Elastex layer. Feel-wise, I would say it's about a 6 out of 10, with 10 being the firmest, maybe 6.5. So it's on the firmer side of medium, but not like really hard. I still have really good pressure relief, a good balance of pressure relief and support. As I sink in that second layer, you can tell provides nice support, but very good pressure relief here on the top. So it's a really nice kind of in that sweet spot firmness. It's going to be likely soft enough for side sleeping. It felt really nice on my back, conforms in my lumbar. Feels like I have plenty of support here where most of my weight is. As I go on my side, this is going to work for side sleepers, back sleepers, and stomach sleepers. Those of you that like a soft bed, like really soft, and you sleep on your side 100% of the time or most of the time, you may want something just a hair firmer. But for me, this would be soft enough on my side, even if I was sleeping in that position most of the night. But I could see some people, maybe a light person that's not going to sink into this as far as me, might feel firmer to somebody that's light. So if you are a light sleeper and you like soft, you might want to find something a little softer. There are other options. The Novosbed has some firmness options and comfort kits you can add, so that may be something to look at too. But for me, this would perform good on my side, even if I was on my side the majority of the time. Because of my weight, around 200 pounds, I still feel like it has a nice softness to it. I'm not sinking in and feeling like it's super firm underneath. I feel support, but it's not like rock hard pressure pushing back up type of feel. So it still provides the pressure relief here on my hip and my shoulder. Good lumbar support. It's certainly going to be firm enough on my stomach. As I lay here, I don't have my midsection sinking super far in, so I'm not getting a ton of lower back arch. So typically with stomach sleeping, I like something on the firmer side of medium, which this is. A lot of people will like really firm. I don't like super firm for stomach sleeping because I feel like it can give me discomfort on my ribs. So this is a nice softness for that. It's still very supportive. So I have the support, but I feel the pressure relief on the top as well. So I shouldn't have kind of that, the rib pain or anything like that. It's not too hard, not too soft. So again, I would say this is just on the firmer side of medium. So really good kind of sweet spot firmness. I like beds typically to start in this firmness level on the firmer side of medium, because I like to think ahead also and understand that they are going to break in and get a little softer as you sleep on them. So this is a good starting firmness. So the Queen's right now coming in at $749 with that longer warranty at 15 years is a solid price, and then they have quality foams, which is why they're going to do a little bit longer warranty. The standard warranty, if you go store shopping, is going to be 10 years on most products, and a lot of the online brands. So what I'm going to do here now, we're going to look at the edge support as I sit. Foam beds, especially 10-inch in the seated position, are just average. They're not super good with edge support. If they put too firm of a core in there, it wouldn't have the right feel laying down. So they have a good quality foam core, but it's not going to be like a super rock hard core, which is good because it just won't feel as nice when you lay on it. So it's seated position, average, like most foam mattresses, but I don't really care about seated. It's not going to wear your mattress out or hurt it by sitting here, unless you did it 8 hours a day in the same spot every day or something like that. So don't really worry about that personally. I just want to know, laying down, do I feel like I'm rolling off? So on the very extreme edge, I still feel pretty straight. I have just up here on my shoulder, since it's almost hanging off, a little bit of that roll off the bed sensation, but I'm never going to sleep right there. I'm going to give myself a few inches. For reference, this is a queen bed, so if there's two of you in the bed, typically you're going to have a few inches here. And in that position, you can tell I'm very straight. I have zero roll off the bed sensation whatsoever. So in my opinion, this is going to perform like it should for most people, for how most people want it to, edge support. Here on my side, on the edge, same story. I feel supported when I give myself a few inches here, I don't feel like I'm rolling off the bed at all. So good, it's good there, nice firmness. This is also, as we mentioned a few times, an all foam mattress. So you are going to experience a lot less motion transfer, meaning if you're moving around or your partner gets out of bed really early, you're not going to feel that movement as much. So as I push here, the bottle has just a little bit of movement, but part of that's going to be my whole base. But I'll get down on the bed. As you can see, very good motion reduction. Bottle barely moving as I adjust positions. So, you know, if that's important to you, a foam product is the way to go if you don't want to feel someone else move around. With that, we'll talk a little bit about that foam response. And what I mean by that is, you know, how quickly it rebounds when you push in or when I roll. It comes up pretty quickly behind me, so I'm not struggling to get out of a hole if I want to adjust positions. You'll find if you are laying in a bed that has, like, you know, 3 or 4 or 5 inches of memory foam, and if it's that slow moving memory foam, slow responding memory foam, it's way harder to move and adjust positions. And as you roll, you feel like you're really struggling to get out of that hole, and then you kind of have to wait for it to come back up too, to lay back down. So good foam response. This kind of ties into that. We'll just look at the bounce a little bit, give you guys a little bit more of a visual. So kind of how you'd expect an all foam with memory foam on the very top. Just a little bit of bounce, but this just has 2 inches of memory foam on the top, followed up by that Elastex kind of latex like springy foam. So this doesn't look like it has a ton of bounce by looking at this, but I didn't have trouble adjusting positions at all, so it's still very easy to move and adjust positions. So in summary, guys, this is a 10-inch mattress. It is $749 for a queen with a nice long warranty. The company's been around for a long time, as I mentioned. Goodmorning.com, they have several other brands as well. If you buy right now through the link below, you'll get a free pillow or free gift. So be sure to check that out. Otherwise, if you are still in your research mode, check out realmattressreviews.com. We are supported by our readers, so you know, if you do decide to purchase any brand, go through our links and they'll know you came from us if you found any of our information helpful and would like to support us. Alright guys, if you have any questions, drop me a message below. Hope you have a great day. Thanks.